Caleb Williams High School. And he's a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander guy since he was on the Clippers, right? His whole life. Growing up, Shea Gilgeous, SGA. It's SGA sent him a jersey. Mm-hmm. The other night, he said, Dad, I can't stand watching SGA. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's your guy.
This is your guy. What are you saying? He goes, the flopping, the. And he's talking about, he's going on social media and showing me all this stuff, which I refuse to watch, Jay. And I didn't know, to your point, Greedy, that it was so prevalent. There's a thumbs up, thumbs down on stylistically on SGA, and thumbs are down. It's amazing.
Like I said, every possession feels like it's a negotiation with the refs.
Wow.
Like that's what it feels like.
Wow. And part of that, though, because he's not just floating around the arc like 90% of the rest of the NBA, but he actually, gets a mid-range game. He hasn't forgotten what that means.
There are things about him like that are great, and then there are things that sometimes make it tough. I get it. If you were a fan of his and of theirs, you should hate the fact that this is the topic of conversation. I support.
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Pass to Embiid. Now George. He's covered by Hart. George with the bucket.
Oh, my goodness, Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Game 6 is tonight, and the Thunder are looking to advance to the NBA Finals for the second straight year. So let's just take a look back here. This is going to our score for Game 1 through 5. Game 1, remember, was a huge game for Victor, and it was defined by one big shot. It was a pull-up from Steph Curry range to tie the game in overtime, and it scored 40 and 20 games from Victor. And for OKC, it really just didn't look like themselves here in Game 1. That's in large part because Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, their MVP, overshot number 23. But Game 2 is up to 20. No turnover trouble for OKC. Turnover troubles here for San Antonio. Del Argo left with an injury. OKC really capitalized. SGA bounced back 30 points, 12 and 24 shooting, and that allowed the Thunder to tie up the series. So when the series went to San Antonio, the Thunder kept rolling in. The bench stepped up. They combined to score 76 points. And despite another big game from Victor Wembanyama, and eventually able to chip in 23, it was just Thunder who took a 2-1 series lead. That was another shift back to what we saw in Game 1. SGA, he struggled to get going. He failed to reach 20 points for just the second time this season. Meanwhile, here's response for Victor and his scorers, including this memorable half-court buzzer beater halftime shot. What a game. And then they put the upset again. First it was back to how long. Victor struggled to get going in Game 5. He shot 4 of 15 from the field, including 3 of 11 before going by Isaiah Hartenstein. A 32-point night for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And that brings us to this Game 6. So let's check in with our starters. They're always putting up big numbers. Tim McMahon, Michael C. Ryan covering Oklahoma City, covering San Antonio Spurs for Tim. I'm going to start with you on the OKC side here because we heard some shots earlier in the game. It doesn't sound likely, although Gina is questionable.
You have to love how strong Maxey takes it inside.
Will your phone work? What happened? It just cut back on?
Feels like he can beat everyone to the cup.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Trailing by 4. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Drive left for savings. What's the vehicle? Savings.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. 4-point game. Sinks it from distance.
searching for a thing.
Well, good position, feet set, bridges totally ready to get the
So you use camera to make it. Then you can do this crazy movement type of thing.
Absolutely even smooth, but he's
Hello, Mr. Favorite Sports Talk here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the fastest sports community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make birthday.
Pass to Embiid.
After he did not speak to reporters following the first Game 5 loss. After the loss, the team spokesman Wembanyama, who's unavailable to speak to reporters, the spokesman made the announcement about an hour after Spurs Nick Johnson addressed the loss. NBA 11-5 against the players of Japan who did not make themselves available to the media after playoff games. In 2023, both Jimmy Butler and Dylan Brooks both received $25,000 fines for speaking to the media. Joe, what's your take on this?
Trailing by 2.
Yeah, but you gotta talk to the media after the game, folks. You know, you can't. Hey. When you play great, don't you put your ass around, do you?
Outside Anunoby.
All right, so they get emotional. now. You understand it was a tough call. Hey man, you got a job, but you got some obligations to meet. When it comes to media, you can't just keep it out on the media.
Might be looking at some adjustments.
Yes, sir.
Teams will make
I didn't want to have to, especially being the team leader. When we have to talk to media, win, lose, or draw. Obviously, there are no draws, but you got to be able to put your emotions aside. Obviously, when in a loss like that, especially the last game they played, take the time to yourself. You don't have to go right after the game, allow yourself to cool off. So if you're thinking logically, with your answer. So I kind of understand why he didn't do it, but being a part of being a professional, he is going to answer you whether you win or whether you lose.
Yeah, that's your question.
My goodness,
After that 41-24 talk.
he takes full advantage.
Hello. After game 5, he hit the half-court shot. He's after the game. He didn't wait to get his ass to the locker room. He told him the game. This is the problem that I have with guys, with people in sports. When things don't.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Watford. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
That'll be a 5-second call. And so here is Philadelphia. 3-point lead. There's the drive. It's hauled in by Robinson. Clarkson for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Sixers on top. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Philadelphia.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Screen by Embiid. Down low. No good with a layup. Knicks trail by 3. Alvarado with it. Grimes covering. Towns. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on a second chance.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Watford. Here's Barlow. Six to shoot. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. It's stolen by Clarkson. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And we're going to have a jump ball. Here's Grimes. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Towns for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. To the inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Jose Alvarado.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
Philadelphia shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And so he hits both. Knicks trail by 5. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Brunson up top. No points so far. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Towns can't get it to go. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. To the wing on the left. Towns for 3. And the Knicks miss again. Philadelphia leading by 5. Stolen by Anunoby. It's 2-on-1. The pull-up. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Towns has got 6.
Well, his versatility on display. Karl Anthony Towns can spot up from deep, back you down in the post, and just for luck, how about a little money pull-up off the dribble?
To the middle. Here's Robinson. Anunoby for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Timeout.
Anunoby's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Now Maxey. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Up top, Embiid. Back to Maxey. Good. And the assist to Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
.149 left to play in the second quarter. New York working the ball around now. The putback. Oh, the follow by Kent.
Oh, a ferocious putback. Towns sends it down.
Here's Maxey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Josh Hart.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Good on the second one. And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 1. Brunson surveys. To the wing, right side. To the paint. Whoa! Cat! Unreal!
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Pass to Drummond. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hart can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's George. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Yeah, love the way Paul George fights for position on the interior.
19 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Rebound by Philadelphia. Maxey surveys. George for 3. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia on top, up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. George's shot is off. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. A three off the inbound. Towns with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. Here's Embiid. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work. Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
Pass to Edgecombe. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
Here's Edgecombe. Yet to see a basket. Now here's Oubre. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Philadelphia shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Maxey, that's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. 2 points. That one goes.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Pass to Edgecombe. For three.